Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here off of Charleston Boulevard, just west of Hollywood Boulevard, heading westbound. The fires in California have resulted in them announcing, the powers that be, whomever they are, that they're shutting down a gas pipeline to be safe between California and here in Nevada. So that has, as you might imagine, created quite a rush for gasoline at stations around town. On social media, a lot of folks are lamenting the fact that there's no gas available. So we're out here right now to take a look and see. There's a Sunrise Casablanca right there. That's a 24-hour gaming bar and grill. Bar and gaming. They do have a restaurant, but I think it's the hours on that are limited. But you can go in there and gamble all hours of the night. But yeah, I wanted to check out the gas station situation while we were over here on the east side of town as we approach Treeline Road. Treeline runs between here and Sahara Avenue only, but connects these two major arteries on the throughout the central part of town here. But we are on the east side of town, Sunrise Mountain Road right there. I'm going to come up here to Sloan Lane, and there's a Sinclair gas station up here on the right. We'll take a look at that and see how that looks. But yeah, on social media they've been saying there's all sorts of lines and everything. I'm looking at that Sinclair on the right there. There's no line. Doesn't seem to be any panicking. We have an AutoZone over here on the right. This is Lynn Lane. We've done a lot of videos up and down Lynn Lane on our channel. Feel free to check that out in our video library. As we approach Christie Lane now, you'll note that the street is not very well illuminated. That is indigenous to the east side of town here. I'm sure there are, well, we've seen other areas too on the other side of town, but certainly not as many as you have here. And look at this, it's total pitch, well, except for the cars, of course, total pitch black here until you get up to the next intersection. We've just passed Christie, and Christie's kind of a minor arterial for the residences here on the east side of town. We have a huge shopping center up here on the left with a Target, a Kohl's, and a Dollar Tree, among other smaller shops. This is Nellis Boulevard up here, a major north-south artery here on the east side of town. Travels all the way from Russell Road down near Henderson all the way up to Craig Road, where it ends unceremoniously there at Craig Road, just outside the gate, the main gate to Nellis Air Force Base. There used to be a gas station here at this 7-Eleven. They've removed them. They've removed a lot of the gas stations here. The 7-Elevens have, for that matter. I'm not exactly sure why, but we'll pause it here for a moment. Got the green light here. I want to point out there's a Chevron across the street, a Terribles brand Chevron that has, last time I paid for gas, it was like, the regular unleaded was like $3.30 a gallon. It's now $3.85 a gallon up there, it says. Diesel is $3.89. So it has popped the price. And we'll see how much it pops here in the coming days. I may have to adjust my my journeys. Maybe do some more walking videos than driving videos, just to make sure that I don't run out of fuel. And I saw that the Metro Police Department here in Vegas also announced that they had enough fuel for their vehicles, so no one need worry about that. But of course, what does that do? That sends everyone into a frenzy when they see things like that. And also saw social media posts about Costco and Sam's being stacked with cars looking to get gas. There's a Smith's gas station right there. Not every pump is taken. Smith's is a grocery store chain here in Vegas. And that one has a, as we pass Stewart Avenue, that one has a gas station attached to it. But plenty of cars in the line for In-N-Out, the fast food burger joint here that we just passed back there. This is the light here at Bonanza. We're going to make a left here. And looks like we've got some police activity here, probably a motorcycle unit at this 7-Eleven over here on the left. This 7-Eleven still says $3.45 a gallon for cash. And right now there's no one at the pumps. So this being Thursday evening, the day that they've announced this pipeline shutdown, we'll pause it here for a moment. Got the green light here at Bonanza, now turning in here with these two motorcycle units here. Go ahead and pull into the gas station here. Looks like they've got a Corolla pulled over. But yeah, look at this, no lines, no out of gas signs of any sort here. So we'll pause it here for a moment. Just want to point out while we're here, regular unleaded $3.45 a gallon there. Premium $4.35, and mid-grade it says I think $4.05 there for mid-grade, but doesn't look like there's any problems here. Pause it again real quick. Also want to point out while we're here that you have a Jack in the Box there for our international viewers. That's a fast food burger joint right next door, of course, to a McDonald's. And then over here we've got a Church's Chicken and an Arby's right up here as well. I know it's the camera doesn't really look that great at the dark, but also wanted to point out this. We're here at 7-Eleven at Nellis and Bonanza, Nellis Boulevard and Bonanza Road, and then over there across the street is another 7-Eleven. 165 7-Elevens here in the greater Las Vegas area. Shout out to 7-Eleven, man, one of the pillars of our community. And as you can see, that's why there's 165 of them. They are everywhere. So, just a curious point of interest there for you. We'll pause it for a sec. All right, so again, we paid. There's still no one here at any of these pumps. So that's really interesting. No one present here. This little shopping center here has a division of welfare and supportive services for the state of Nevada. And it's a check cashing cash advance place here, right in front of us. And the aforementioned Arby's. Burgers are here. Arby's doing burgers now? Huh. Make a right here. Stay away from the attention of those motorcycle cops. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, but I always get nervous around them. Around any cops, not just motorcycle. And the former Kmart is over here on our right. It looks like they are building or replacing it with a grocery store. As we wait for the light here at Bonanza to change, we'll pause it once more. Got the green light here, so we'll go ahead and make a U-turn because we are permitted to do that. And there's a McDonald's that I mentioned, as well as the Church's Chicken. Discount tire there. Nellis Trails, it's called over there on the left side, that little shopping center. Mega Dollar. There's a Wendy's right here. So this is like fast food alley in here. You have a liquor store over here, Diamond Liquor it's called, and Market. But lots and lots of fast food over here. Healthy eating choices? There's like a Thai restaurant there behind the 7-Eleven we were just at, but not a whole lot of healthy choices. Unless you go to like Albertsons and get yourself a salad or something like that. We'll pause it while we sit here at Harris Avenue. No one in the left turn lane in the opposite direction, but they went ahead and got the green light before we did anyway, so it's always nice when that happens. Real efficient. They really know how to run things in this town. I really don't know who sets up the traffic lights It's like literally every single one of them is red. And then they they'll put out an article like once a year talking about the traffic engineers, and they'll blame all the volume of traffic. Well, you know, it was fine when we last programmed it, but you know, if so many people have moved here recently, so yeah, we can't do all that much anymore, and we can't keep up with it. Okay, well, you can't do your jobs, I guess. There's Rainbow Market there, a few more cars sitting there, $3.25 a gallon for unleaded cash. Unleaded credit is $3.35, the credit price. There's Buck's Tavern on the right there. It's said to be a popular local spot, but I've never been there, and there's no windows. I like to go to a place that has windows on it, so because I want to see what's going on inside before I go in there. Have like a wild hog situation and have walk in on Ray Liotta, right? Rest in peace. There's a Dottie's right there on the left. That's a chain of just little casinos, little like slot machines and stuff, open all night, 24 hours. There's a Rainbow Market right there on the right, and no one in the line there at all. Nothing saying that they're out of fuel. So we come up here to just past Owens Avenue. And there's a taco stand over there on the other side. Rent-A-Center over here on the left. And there used to be a Hush Puppy over here, but that has since been taken or replaced by Antojitos Sinaloa, it's called, right there. There are a lot of Mexican restaurants over here on this side of town. They're everywhere, of course, but it seems like when a space closes, a company goes out of business or something, it's replaced almost immediately by a Mexican restaurant. There's a Union 76 right there, gas station, $3.45 a gallon for regular unleaded. No one sitting over there. On this Thursday evening, even though they've announced they've shut down one of the major gas pipelines between here and California due to the fires. Wanted to take a little drive out here and see, because again, social media, if you're just joining the video or fast forward it a little bit, social media was ripe with folks saying that there were gas lines everywhere, particularly at the Sam's and Costco, Sam's Club and Costco. Here on the east side of town, we're not seeing that. As we pass Christie Lane, there's a taco stand there on the right. A lot of taco stands out here too, especially on this side of town. I'm sure they're fully licensed and insured and inspected. We have a lot of video of our time up and down Lake Mead Boulevard here. That's what we're on right now, East Lake Mead Boulevard, so feel free to check that out in our video library. So we come up here to Lynn Lane. They've got like a mix of white and the amber looking street lights in here. I guess when they're out of amber, they just plop up a white one there. I remember back in the 80s, they said that they were going to replace all the white ones, all the white street lights with amber, because amber puts out more light. And then we've seen down on Boulder Highway, they have like a purple one. And according to 7-Eleven man, again, one of the pillars of our community, he said that that does not put out as much light as it should. And it's really weird how they did that. So we've got a, what is this, a septic truck? Sitting there. And, of course, a new year brings all sorts of new road construction. And we're seeing that here on Lake Mead Boulevard, down to one lane. I wonder how much of this is designed, right, to I'm talking about the putting the word out about the gas pipeline being shut down, designed to make folks run to the local auto dealerships and snap up electric cars, because those are not selling at all. folks think that there's going to be a gas shortage, so they're like, well, I have to be able to get around, so I'm probably going to need to get an electric car. There's a Sinclair over here at this 7-Eleven. A few cars over there. Certainly no lines. Nothing to the order of they've been speaking about online. And we have a Chevron up here on the left, here at Hollywood Boulevard, at the eastern reaches of Las Vegas, Hollywood Boulevard and Lake Mead Boulevard. A lot of pumps there. See about five cars over there. Again, no lines here on this Thursday evening. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. If you haven't already, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and on TikTok. Helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok. It also helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm, what really carries the weight of your voice to other viewers. Also check out the shop section on our YouTube channel. We have some awesome merch available for you. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Dawn channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks.